Hello everyone. Today let's listen to a special Newari folk story, one that my mom used to tell me when I was a kid. It's the story of a little girl named Punthaku and her magical goat Dhoncholecha. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, lived a girl named Punthaku. She lived with her father, who loved her very much. But when Punthaku was little, her mother passed away. After some time, her father remarried. Sadly, Punthaku's stepmother was cruel and jealous. Her cruelty grew even worse after she gave birth to her own daughter. Punthaku was made to do all household chores and was hardly given any food to eat. But Punthaku had one friend, a magical goat named Dhoncholecha. Every day, one of Punthaku's duty was to take Dhoncholecha out to graze. She loved this job because Dhoncholecha was the only one who showed her love and kindness. Even though Punthaku barely got food at home, she still looked healthy and cheerful. This made her stepmother suspicious. So she ordered her daughter to secretly follow Punthaku and see what she did all day. One afternoon, while Punthaku was grazing Dhoncholecha in a quiet meadow, the little goat leaned close and vomited delicious food: warm rice, vegetables, and sweets. Punthaku happily ate the meal her beloved goat had magically provided. Her stepsister saw everything and ran home to tell her mother. The stepmother became furious and jealous. "She gets good food from that goat?" she said angrily. Determined to stop Punthaku from receiving any happiness, she made a wicked plan. She decided to kill Dhoncholecha for a family feast. When Punthaku heard about this, her heart broke. She clung to her goat and cried. Dhoncholecha gently comforted her and whispered,
"Don't cry, Punthaku. After I'm gone, bury my bones in the garden. From there, a tree will grow with sweets, and you'll never be hungry again."
On the day of feast, Punthaku pretended to be ill and did not join. As soon as she could, she collected Dhoncholecha's bones with trembling hands and buried them in the garden just like she was told. Soon, a beautiful tree grew there, tall and full of sweets like yomari. Punthaku often climbed the tree, sitting on its branches and eating the sweetest yomari. One day, while she was up in the tree, an old couple passing by called up to her,
"Little girl, can you drop us some sweets?"
Punthaku kindly threw the sweets down, but the couple complained,
"They fell in the dirt. Come down and give them to us properly."
Trusting them, Punthaku climbed down. The moment her feet touched the ground, the old couple transformed into two lackeys, ferocious demons. Before she could scream, they grabbed her and carried her away to their home. At their home, the lackeys told Punthaku to prepare flatbreads while they went to wash up. Shaking with fear, she began cooking. Suddenly, a little mouse popped out of a hole and squeaked,
"If you give me a flatbread, I will tell you something."
Punthaku, kind as always, gave the mouse a flatbread. It returned again, and again she shared her food. On the third visit, she gave it another flatbread. The mouse whispered urgently,
"These are not humans. They are lackeys. They plan to eat you tonight. Take all the gold, silver, and jewels you can carry and run home. Before you leave, spit on each stair and place a piece of charcoal on each step."
Punthaku packed treasures quickly, did exactly what the mouse said, and ran. When the lackeys returned, they knocked on the door.
"Are you inside?"
They growled. Each lump of spit answered yes. Each piece of charcoal replied, "Hello." Thinking she was still upstairs, the lackeys climbed step by step until the trick stopped working. They rushed inside and discovered that Punthaku had escaped. Meanwhile, Punthaku reached home safely, carrying a sack full of treasures. She told her shocked family everything that had happened. The wicked stepmother's eyes filled with greed. She immediately decided to send her own daughter so she could also collect more treasures. The next day, Punthaku's stepsister sat on the yomari tree. Just like before, the demons came disguised as an old couple, tricked her and carried her away. They told the girl to prepare flatbreads. When the mouse came out and politely begged,
"Give me a flatbread and I will tell you something."
She snapped angrily and burned the mouse with a red-hot shovel. The mouse squealed and ran back to its hole. Since she did not help the mouse, she did not receive its warning. That night, the lakeys ate flatbreads and went to bed with the girl sleeping in the middle. As soon as she fell asleep, the male lackey cut a piece of her flesh. She cried out in fear. The female lackey comforted her sweetly.
Did uncle pinched you? Don't cry, come here.
Then she cut a piece of flesh as well. This continued through the night until only the girl's bones were left. The next morning, Punthaku's stepmother was combing her hair, dreaming of all the golds her daughter would bring. Just then, a crow landed on the roof and cawed loudly.
The mother is combing her hair while her daughter is now just a skeleton.
Startled, the stepmother climbed to the terrace and looked far away. There she saw her daughter's bones spread out to dry at the lackey's house. She screamed and wept, beating her chest in regret. But it was already too late. Greed and cruelty lead to one's own downfall. The stepmother and her daughter suffered because they harmed others for selfish reasons. Goodness always finds a way to win. Even when life was unfair, Punthaku's patience, honesty, and caring nature guided her toward safety and happiness.